Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News. We are back again with Ogbonge information on as it take the go. In case you have not followed us on our social media handles, do that very quickly so you'll be getting our update back to back. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. They say that the UK Embassy, UK Visa Center in Enugu State, which the Biafra Republic government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa banned previously, has been opened, thereby daring his authority, saying that they have nothing to do, that they cannot do anything. This is coming from the governor of the state, Peter Mbab, the governor, His Excellency, Dr. Peter Mbab. You waiting, which doctor? Everybody just the answer doctor up and down for free. Anyways, and moving away from there, Chicago certificate, leave Tinubu alone. Umahi tackles articulated people and obedient. He said, Mona, no, they disturb the president of this country. So now, while I don't too much. Chicago certificate, leave Tinubu alone. Umahi tackles articulated and obedient. He said, Mona, no, they worry that man again. Mona, let the man, let the president brave. And we think don't tell us. And then they say that Trade Union Congress and the Nigerian Labour Congress also wants to embark on a strike because of the hardship we don't did the country. We don't finally read. I say, good morning. Let's go straight to the reason. Full details very quickly. Now, according to PNA Mba, today at the recently opened United Kingdom UK Visa Application Center in Enugu, I was happy to submit my application for a visa renewal. Not only was the application procedure quick, but it was also easy. I am grateful to the UK authorities for establishing the facility in Enugu, our beloved state. The socio-economic leakages between the UK and the Southeast will be significantly strengthened by this. On Tuesday and Thursdays, the facility would provide a twice-weekly service at the Omeda Luxury Hotel in Independence Layout, Enugu. I encourage Nigerians, especially those from the southeastern part of the country, to apply for UK visas at the Enugu Visa Center. No need to seek outside other locations. That was the message that the governor of the state dropped on his Twitter, okay, encouraging southeasterners to flee to United Kingdom. Instead, we didn't go repair the state. Una day there, they encourage them, may them go apply for UK visa. Una know they see, may UK people apply for Southeast visa or for a Nigerian visa. Everything, no, na go they wrong, come out. Now you even they tweet, make people go apply for UK visa. To do what in UK? Because you're a failure. If your state is doing well, there will be no need for you to advise anybody to apply for UK visa in your own state. It should be a shameful something to you. It's because you people have failed. Despite all the huge mineral resources, you people cannot manage it effectively to alleviate poverty in your communities and in the land. Odiegu, Agbado, cassava, and I don't know, generation. Make I play on the video of this Labour Congress where they do like NEPA. Every day we want to do strike. Next time they go and resolve. Watch.
The NLC and TUC NEC in session observe that whereas there is no disagreement between Labour and government on the existence of mass suffering, impoverishment, and hunger in the country as a result of the hike in the price of petrol, which demands an urgent need for remedial action. The government has totally abdicated this responsibility and has shown gross unwillingness to act, abandoning Nigerian people and workers to excruciating poverty and affliction. The federal government has continued to grandstand and forestall all avenues for peaceful dialogue with organized labor on ways to save Nigerians from the huge hunger and suffering experienced across the nation as a result of the unconscionable hike in the price of petroleum, PMS, by the government. The government has continued to demonstrate not just an unwillingness to mitigate the massive hardship in the country, but also a complete lack of intention to take positive steps and empathy for the multidimensionally impoverished citizens of Nigeria. The federal government has therefore not met in any substantial way the demands of the Nigerian workers and the people as previously canvassed in our mutually agreed roadmap to salvaging the economy and protecting workers and Nigerians from monumental hardship. The grace periods given by the two labor centers have expired.
NLC and TUC NEC in section resolved as follows. 1. To, in the spirit of the Independence Day celebration, and to demonstrate our resolve for a truly independent Nigeria, to take our destinies in our own hands and rescue our nation. 2. To embark on an indefinite and total shutdown of the nation beginning on 0 hours, Tuesday, the 3rd day of October 2023. 3. To direct all workers in Nigeria to withdraw their services from their respective workplaces commencing from the 3rd of October 2023. 4. To direct all affiliates and state councils to immediately start mobilizing accordingly for action to organize street protests and rally until government responds positively to our demands. 5. To enjoin all patriotic Nigerians to join hands across the nation to assist this government, put the people back at the center of its policies and programs.
All right, una don hear their resolution. They say Mona go they stockpile food because the thing go tough. So no be anything to write home about. He said the break in Nigeria Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress declare indefinite strike from October 3rd. Advised citizens to stock up. They say Mona go pack food for na house so that this hunger and strike wey they want observe so it no go affect any of una. Now waiting they tell una be that too. And the former governor of Ebonyi State, which is Enugu State, Dave Umahi, he don't say may people leave the president alone based on this dragging where they drag him. Say may all this thing what they do say they fell on the president. The Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has asked supporters of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party, popularly called Articulated and Obedient respectively, to leave President Bola Tinubu alone. Let the president breathe. Umahi was speaking while unveiling his policy direction for the ministry in Abuja on Tuesday. He described as sad the wholesome attention being paid to demands for the release of academic records of President Tinubu by the Chicago State University when the president's performance throughout his public life shows the character of a student. The minister said this President Bola Tinubu is a man who is the answer to the prayers of Nigerians to God. This is a man who has passed through all stages. Look at his appointment in the FCT, works, finance, and others. This president is the last hope for this country. His renewed hope agenda needs the support of all of us. All those articulated and obedient, let them bring their principals who failed WAEC certificate. What did they score? They are challenging someone who is a student, a student. The minister came down hard on some state controllers of works whom he accused of failing to live up to their obligations of ensuring road projects are properly done. He said, save the director in the Southwest and his team, whom he gave a pass mark. The rest need to sit up or risk losing their positions. Now, waiting in talk concerning the president of the country, say the man know waiting they do, say now be the last hope when Nigeria suppose they celebrate now. Say no be anyhow, they go take the talk to the president concerning his achievement or his records. No, now listen to waiting Tinubu gas to offer to Nigerians. Now watch.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me.
They don't clap for him. Today, that
so
strategy.
we have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back.
When I don't hear him,
that's part of what I do.
When I don't hear him, Tinubu smart boy, smart man, Jagaban.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
Okay, when I don't hear him, that was the strategy during the time of the election when Tinubu was questioned on his capabilities and the things he plans to do for the country. He said that he no one reveal them or say, when I want thief farm, say P2B and Atiku Abubakar go thief farm, go they use and they show off. Say no one made them do that too. So now waiting make them say him now. Concerned Nigerian citizens group stages prayer protest in Lagos over hardship facing Nigerians. I say, una good morning, no na prayer, una still dey pray. Our people and prayer. Our people and prayer. This is becoming something else. Instead of you people to hit the street with protests, especially say una be women, hit the street with protests. Una don't dey there. Na street una one day do the prayers. Mad people jureju na this country. How can prayer solve your problems? E no go solve these problems. Look at this condition now, and people are praying. Now watch.
Pray. You close your eyes to pray. You
Tell
speak
them.
in tongue. You came from a community where there is no factory, and after you graduated from university, you want to use prayer to get a job.
Yes.
Where there is no factory in your village. We came from a society where there is no good road.
At all.
Reverend fathers and bishops in Africa introducing to us to pray so that Jesus will come and save us. Instead of uniting us to fight the government, instead of uniting us to fight our bad government, they unite us to fight Satan. Tell me Satan that is above our government. Is there any Satan operating in Nigeria that is above our government? We will keep on suffering. We will keep on suffering. Our reverend fathers and pastors even let us to know that Jesus will give us visa. How many Germans have Jesus given visa to come and live in Nigeria? How many Germans are living in Nigeria in the name of prayer? We will keep on suffering. Europe, after slaving you for 400 years, they come and introduce Jesus for you. Suffering and smiling. Suffering and smiling. Look at us. Look at where we are. Look at us. In Africa, where we pray so that Jesus will give us visa to go to Europe. And when we go to Europe, we become a cleaner. We become a dustbin packers. Look at us. Look at us. Look at Africa. Africa are building churches. They are building churches. They are building churches every day. They are building churches. A community that have no industry, but they have 10 churches. And after graduating from university, you will be praying so that Jesus will give you visa. Africa is gone. No, Jesus is coming to save us, right? All of us are trapped here. Being you a pastor, being you a reverend father, you will not pray and you will disappear from here. Unless we follow the due process that control the whole Western world before we survive. Here we are praying. A black man wants to use prayer to get a job, but he came from a community where there is no factory. Africans are doomed. Look at us in prison in Dubai. Look at our youth in prison in Malaysia, in Cambodia, Vietnam, everywhere all over the world. Because we left to hold our government the accountability of our suffering. And we start dabbling in stupidity of...
I don't hear when this man they preach. But we no go agree. They will say, God Jesus will do it. Jesus is coming to do it. Jesus no go rescue you from this one. No, I still remember Peter B's statement. He said this one don't pass prayer. I said, no, go and pray rosary. Go to Catholic, go and kneel down and pray rosary. Mad people will do everywhere. And I go know that he carry go that level. On a day there. No, Igbo man go sit down, say a little prayer, and everywhere go they good because the government is good. But in Africa, we don't even need prayer. We need action. Prayer cannot solve the situation anymore. I leave you here. Let me know what you think about it. I think Simon Ekpa has reacted to this development about the visa center in Enugu State, because he previously banned it and said that he doesn't want to use his eyes to see such center, that Biafrans does not need that. At the moment, what we need is freedom. But our governors, so they did there, they use them as slaves. You people.